Guys, I like our chances against both these squads, but we still got a lot of work to do.
Mr. Shu, please stop talking. I have an announcement.
I'm gonna take this down to the park and watch drug deals go down.
You want me to spend the next few days carefully paging through decades and decades of vintage pornography?
Mind your own gay business, gay Blaine. I don't know anything! Oh!
I want Brittany and I to meet Kukumat's, the feathered snake god, together.
And someday we'll be sister-in-laws and hanging out with Jews together.
Not only is William a direct descendant of Harriet Tubman, he delivered my infant child with his bare hands.
I dumped you because you have a gross third nipple.
Olivia Newton-John is strapped to my chest, and unless you co-direct with me, I'm gonna blow her up.
I'm creepy and I can see like a bitch.
Sam, toes, bro. Wear some shoes.
Yesterday, I caught one of them trying to marry a squirrel.
That's because I believe in marriage equality for all land mammals.
I had my first threesome at 7, and once I beat up a police horse.
You remember Leo, right?
Well, and that is how I made the manager cry at the Cheesecake Factory.
I can't believe it. This is what they think news is now?
Andrea.
I can't take this anymore. I cannot take this anymore. I have had it. I've had enough. I went to school for this.
Your boyfriend's bare ass is on one of my vintage flea market chairs.
If you ever tell anyone about this, I have no ethical problems with homicide.
I thought you were teaching aerobics to fat soccer moms.
I'd stop by the teacher's lounge to retrieve my baby's placenta in the fridge.
I think he wants to lose some weight, and he has an online gambling addiction.
We honor St. Valentine, a man publicly beheaded for defying his government by exchanging candies and chocolates to nonsensically render the objects of our affection more fat and less attractive.
No, you're doing it wrong, Daisy.
Or I can't do it because I'm in love with William. I just can't.
It's like Eli Roth decided to make a gay horror movie, and this is the scene right before we all eat each other.
Sometimes I shove my face in a bowl full of loose change and inhale really deeply, and it's like he's sitting right next to me.
In Mexico, they would call me Senor Queso.
You do not want to deal with me if I've got gluten in my system.
Now, fatty.
I rode him for 6 years until he broke my hymen.
I died a slow, horrible death, choking on the fluid in my own lungs.
I like to be milked like a cow because my breasts are filled with delicious, wholesome milk.
In a few short years, you'll either be an alcoholic, morbidly obese, or both. That's what I like to call the full Charlotte Ray.
I've been up every night this week yelling at the shrubs in my yard that have been making fun of me.
You're so funny and self-deprecating. We're so much alike. Wanky.
I'm running for student body president with a former stripper.
Merry Christmas, stud. Wanna fool around? I can't get pregnant.
I certainly wouldn't divulge it to a flop sweat-smelling, fake teen teaching, army deserting, high school lurking, sectionals losing, special needs baby hating.
For the record, Blaine has an awesome body and a perky and delicious behind that looks like it got baked to perfection by some sort of master chef.
Thanks, Tina. I want to sit under Uranus.
I'm really surprised that Jesus Christ Superstar has chosen to end the world this way, instead of the way he killed off the dinosaurs, which was a global yeast infection.
Dude, please tell me that is a pack of lifesavers in your pocket.
My breasts ache with rage.
I think you're totally sort of hot. Like, if I was, like, in a bunker with you, I would totally hit that.
It's like somebody poured Chardonnay on a homeless woman who'd been dead several days.
Yeah, fantastic.
What are you here to lecture us about, Kurt? Our horrible taste in clothing?
My dad has cancer.
Thanks, Tina.
Sam was the first person in America to do a Sean Connery impression.
Ladies and gentlemen, telling anyone what they can or cannot put into their hair is disgusting.
I can't use them ever since I was banned from my Bloody Mary-fueled panic attack at 30,000 feet. Resulted in the hospitalization of 3 flight attendants.
Now, your penchant for bland, simplistic aphorisms could give you a leg up in the motivational hot air balloon poster business. And of course, your complete lack of adult friends means you're well on your way to a career as a pedophile birthday clown.
I can't find any Japanese ladies. Hello? Where did everyone go? Oh my god. We've been left behind. We've been left behind. We've been left behind!
Hey! You're a menace to the state of Ohio!
I really hope you're not trying to pass yourself off as a certain telepathic leader of a certain group of superhuman mutants, because that would be a copyright violation.
I knew it. Mercedes was clowned.
Because in French, that means kill women. Which is what...
I'm not speaking to you. I know you joined a gang.
Come here. Come here, old man. Come here. Come here, old man. You want it? You want your phone? Yeah!
I'd like to know if anyone can prove that Blaine was actually born in this country.
Obama's gonna lose.
Moulin Rouge, bitches. We love those dancing hoes.
Some people just can't face the cold hard fact that this earth is really just the back of a giant crocodile that's destroyed and recreated every 500 years.
She is not a trick-ass hoe, and she does not sweat the haters.
You know, I hate to ask you something during your midday ritual of devouring an entire animal carcass.
Blaine, you're shorter than your average lawn gnome. Joe, you look like a Yucatan spider monkey. Tina is... you're Tina.
Drop weird hints that my vagina has teeth.
I can't sleep at night unless I hear at least 2 gunshots.
When I look at a white dog or cat, I assume that they're racist.
From now on, wear a thong to avoid visible panty lines.
I wanted to say thank you for what you did for Marley and me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I had nothing to do with the making of that film.
Brittany S. Pierce, what do you say to reports you've gone off the rails?
Leave me alone, JBI.
What's going on in your head right now?
Leave me alone, JBI.
What do you think?
No comment. Leave me alone.
I'm a drug mule in the Lima Crack District.
I was forced to sell my legs to science.
I'm performing on the bathhouse circuit.
I'm a finance major at Brandeis.
That was so gay.
Now, I assume she's checked into some ginger asylum somewhere now that she's escaped from Will Schuster's living dollhouse of the damned.
Sorry I'm late. Someone stole my compass. I can't wear...
Columbus.
Excuse me?
I just miss, like, the little things. Like her laugh and the smell of her armpits.
You're a weird bird lady with a hollow pelvis and OCD. And Will Schuster is a weepy man-child whose greatest joy in life is singing with children. And his best friend, 19.
Is this him?
No, oh no. No, I mean, he wants to do me, but we're just friends.
And I finally know how Jesus feels in his house way up at the North Pole.
Oh, and now you're enjoying the sneaky tickle of your own stink as it ripples up your enormous soupy butt crack.
When Gotham is ashes, then you have my permission to die.
Good to know, Bane. Is that a jockstrap?
Let the games begin!
I had a song on my heart, Blaine Warbler, and you killed it. Now I have a dead song in my heart, and pretty soon the corpse of my dead heart song is going to start to smell.
Oh, no, it's cool. I've just, if I just, walk around like a crazy person yelling at things and twitching, people keep a distance.
I'm just gonna say it again. I'm not part robot.
Continue to...
Oh my...
I know that through the years we haven't always gotten along. Like the time that you filed paperwork to have me committed, or the time you told the police that I was the one that brutally murdered that whole family of mice.
Are you gonna go over to his house and straddle him while he's passed out and rub some ointment on his chest?
That was a phase.
If the darkness persists, candles and flashlights will be distributed based on grade point average. I now have to turn off the PA system so I can save our precious generator resources for the coffee machine and my plug-in lower back vibrator.
We both know that blondes have magical powers, like doing the splits or turning Swedish.
Unique. You need to tone it down with the whole boob thing.
And that is why you've all signed up with Dr. Fong to get a couple of those fatty ribs removed for flexibility.
What?
Kurt, the hipster from downstairs with a curly cute mustache wants to borrow your Russian hat.
Well, maybe she has like a medical condition, or she swallowed somebody with a medical condition.
Did you vapor rape my ex-boyfriend? Don't walk away from me, Tina Conchang.
So go back to your homes and hide your wife, hide your kids, and hide your wife.
Wow. That sounds really not romantic and also very, very gay.
It's cement. And so
Sue's adult baby is being a belligerent pain in my booty, and I am not gonna take it anymore. First, she started making fart noises every time I bent over. Then she started making fart noises every time I blinked. Ain't nobody fart every time they blink. That's crazy.
I think by bridging the human/robot divide, we'll ensure that both students and vending machines will be voting for us.
Still not a robot.
he thought it couldn't get any gayer, it does.
Put some pants on, I need to talk to you.
Guess what? Everyone hates you.
That the sugar comes in the brown packets and the Splenda is in the yellow. I freaking hate Splenda. It tastes like pencils. Why are you putting pencils in my latte?
Finally, I can do my Nicolas Cage impression. No, not the bees. No, the bees, no.
Well, I stopped singing to Lord Tubbington at a protest when he joined the KKKK, which is the Ku Klux Klan for cats.
Congratulations to all of us for refusing to resort to idol worship and rampant cannibalism.
Santana Lopez, nude, les, boobies, sex tape, Mexican or Dominican question mark.
Becky, can I get a xylophone flourish? No? Not feeling it? Okay.
Wade Unique Adams.
That's a great haircut, Mercedes. I thought you graduated.
Take a look around you, William, at the sad panoply of walking human garbage.
What would you do? Attack me with your exfoliating loofah?
Come on. Even though you guys are apparently gay, we'd like to invite you to become brothers here.
Mercedes, I don't think that you should be Scary Spice just because you're black. Excuse you? I think that it's really racist that the Scary Spice is the only black one.
Marley?
Bella, I love you, and I'm a werewolf.
In. I said come in. What the hell are you doing?
I'm nailing my 95 thesis to the door.
You're 95 what?
Well, I hope you're ready for some form-fitting polyester gay Clark Kent from season 1 of Smallville.
It's hard making out over Skype. You can't really scissor a webcam.
The macaroni really captures him.
Good enough for Pretty Women, good enough for Kurt Hummel.
I'm not putting up with your highness. It's off with your head. You call me gangster. What? Every time you patronize me, I will take it back.
Leave me alone.
I will knock you out.
In there, Coach.